Right, here we go. Actual last game of the night, because I'm salty about the way the previous one ended. And we're playing against a 1648, who, okay. Let's go for the Alpin. Not sure what this move is, and I'm definitely not sure what that move is. I guess I'll come here and defend this center pawn. I can play knight f3. It's castle. This is a very French-like structure. Not sure I want to make this trade, but we'll see. I don't want to move the bishop again. Giving away a lot of time if I do that. I could take this pawn now and then force him to make another tempo here, but I want to push the pawn and open up the e-file. I also need to get my pieces out. So let's come here. And maybe I'll consider this move. But he can just take, and then I take and he takes, and what have I really gained from that? Nothing. I could play here, and he can't take because I take here and he takes here and my queen defends. So I could come here and then try this. And that also opens up that square for my knight. I kind of like that. I'm actually ahead on the clock for once, which is amazing. Especially when, you know, like why is he not just castling? Oh. I guess he thinks he has something here. Okay, so he's got 1, 2, 3 attackers, and he's hitting this pawn here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders, but nothing on this pawn. I'm going to come up to defend the pawn. Maybe I come here with my knight, actually. I kind of like that. And then I can get my bishop. If he trades, I get my bishop on a nice square where it's staring right at his king. And then my rook could come over here. Okay, I need to do something with this knight. And its other two development squares are taken up by pieces, so I'm going to come here and just go this way. It's kind of weird looking, but I feel like this is a Frankfurt Airport move. I could also maybe drop it, play rook b1 and then drop it here. I can't do that immediately though, or I would drop the b2 pawn. I don't want to take here. Could take with the rook and gain the open file. I also win a tempo on the queen here though, and I can do this as well if I go the other way. Now let's come here. Okay, I'm gonna bring the knight over. I don't want it to get taken and then lose a pawn. Let's come here. I see, that's clever. He wants to come here after I do this. Do I have any defense? There's unfortunately nowhere to move my rook. If I come here, whoops, if I come here, then he can block like this. And that just exacerbates the issue, I think. Then my queen will also be hanging. Alright, fine, let's do this. Now let's come here. Now here. And then here. I'm threatening mate. And I'm mating. Alright. Got lucky there. He messed up. I messed up, but then he didn't defend against it very well. So want me to take here? Doesn't he just take back with either the queen or the bishop? Queen d8. Why queen d8? Why not just this? Oh, that's hanging. Yeah, damn, I should have seen that. Whoops. Gotta look for hanging pieces, man. The better way to trade pieces was with the pawn. Intriguing. What was I supposed to do here? Go there. Then he takes, oh, and then I play this check and pick it back up. What was the best move here? Okay, so he either trades bishop, or if he takes, then I take his bishop, and then he moves his rook here probably, and I pin it maybe? No, you just come back with the bishop, okay. Bro, I didn't even notice that his queen could take. Fortunately, he didn't notice that either. Yeah, I got super lucky that game. How are we 1600 rated players? Like, that's ridiculous. We should be like 1200s.